Man says he's never used the Cash app, so imagine his surprise when he received a 1099 tax form claiming he needs to pay taxes on earnings collected through the app.
He says his calls for help went nowhere, and with tax season in full swing, he knew he'd better call Bankin. 8 on Your Side consumer investigator Shannon Bankin is here in studio tonight. Hey, Shannon.
Jen, Josh, this man and his wife obviously do not want to pay taxes on money they didn't receive. They're also worried about how this could happen in the first place.
Everything was done in November.
Clint and Lebra Johnson were stunned when they received this 1099K tax form in the mail, showing Clint collected $9,306.57 through 427 transactions, all in November. The information was reported by Block Inc., the company that owns Cash App.
Definitely not using Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or any of those things. I don't even know what they are.
Clint says his calls to Cash App went nowhere.
He just absolutely was as non-helpful as you could be.
Lebra works in a CPA office and is familiar with 1099 forms, taxes, and clearing up the impacts of fraud. She started calling on her husband's behalf.
Did you think you could clear it up quickly by calling Cash App?
Yes, I thought that they would reissue an amended 1099K showing zero, so that it's all cleared and we don't have to report, anything on our tax return.
And that's not what happened when you called?
No.
What'd they tell you?
They just kept saying you have to log in to the Cash App, and I kept telling them we don't have a Cash App account, so there's no way I can log in. We were at a dead end, and finally he was kind of abrupt and hung up on me.
Enough was enough. The couple called me to do what I do. I reached out to Cash App and was promised a closer look at the situation. Days later, the Johnsons received an amended 1099K form showing Clint actually received $0 through Cash App.
When we called you, within the day, we got a response from Cash App. We have the utmost respect for you, and you just did a great job, and we thank you.
A spokesperson for Cash App tells me that they cannot comment on the specifics due to privacy concerns, but they advise those who believe they have fallen to a victim to fraud to contact the Cash App support through the app, through the website, or by phone.
I'm so relieved that you got it resolved for them, so good on you, but do they know who committed this fraud? Is anybody investigating? What's going on?
That's what's really still keeping them up at night. They wanted to get out of this tax mess, but they're worried what could happen next. And Cash App did not comment on this, but the Johnsons tell me that the company does have a fraud department looking into this. And in the meantime, the couple plans to file a police report because they want to know who did this and they want to make sure that there are no further impacts to their credit. I advise them to check that credit regularly, check it now. So they're trying to do their best to stay on top of this.
And if it is fraudulent, think of how many numbers it could affect. So many people out there.
That's right.
So hope they get to the bottom of it. Thanks so much. Great job. If you have a problem that needs solving, better call Bankin. There's the phone number for you. It's 1-855-BANKIN, or you can